Okay, Tesla is caving in, yesterday, remember yesterday, look at my video yesterday, we had a very weak break of the downward channel that started November 2021 right here. We have been coming down, came outside in this period right here in July of this year. We came outside of that big line. I should make it a lot bigger so that we know which line it is. This is the big line that we care about. So yesterday we had a very small close, but I did not call it a buy yet because it was not clearly outside, just like the one that we had right here, July 2nd, right here. It closed smack on it. This one was a little bit higher, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so having a second candle outside would be confirming that break. But now the second candle that we have is inside. So now we are at the same place as yesterday. We don't know too much what is going to happen. Are we going to be outside? Are we going to be inside? Because today we are a little bit more inside. We don't have stochastic over 60. I always say we need stochastic over 60 to confirm a move. So we don't have stochastic over 60. We close back inside the resistance. So the jury is still out. The jury is still out. Of course, you can chance it. You can chance it and say, well, okay, I think it's going to do it. I'm going to do it. Or you can be a bit more cautious. Let's go on the 1 hour chart to get more resolution as to what happened today. So yesterday we closed the day right here, right here. This is the candle that we had right here. This is the candle that we had. It's clearly outside on the 1 hour chart, clearly outside. And so for 2 hours, we were outside of that downward resistance. Then this morning, open higher right here. We opened at 224.90. So boom, this was clearly outside. Went as high as 228, We could have gone. We could have just gone, but then sellers came in and pushed everybody down. So we have supply, and when you have supply in a market, the price drops. So we just encountered supply. We have encountered supply today and boom, push it back down. Second hour was lower. Third hour tried again. So people are trying, we have people that are chancing it. And, we have people that are selling it at the same time. And we could not close below. We tried, each time we have a long wick right here, each time we have a wick, it means that we have people that bought higher than that line of price, but the sellers keep pushing it down. So we are really noticing what I like to call a tug of war between the buyers and sellers. And this is the frontier where the battle is being held. And nobody knows who is going to finally win. We have had this fight, I would say, since Monday of this week. So for 2 full days, we are really fighting for that territory. And either the buyers or the sellers are going to lose. Nobody knows who is going to lose. You can place your bet. Nobody knows, but this is very exciting. So I'm sorry, I cannot tell you, yes, we have a definite winner. We don't have a winner. There's no winner right now. Also, we have the FOMC minutes that are happening tomorrow. So these are the minutes of the last FOMC meeting. So people are going to look at everything that people said to try to decipher if Powell is going to lower the interest rates in September. So they are going to pour into that, and maybe some new information is going to come out that will convince more buyers to get in or more sellers to sell. And that might have an impact on the war that we have right now. Also on Friday, we have Powell that is going to be giving a speech. So giving a speech, I think, is even more important than looking at the FOMC minutes, because he can say something that will make people think that he is going to lower the interest rates. So what I mean is that either this Wednesday or this Friday, we could be having enough information, enough new information so that people take sides with the buyers, with the sellers, and we could have a resolution as to are we going to break that resistance or not. What I personally did myself, I looked at the 1 hour chart, and when I saw that the first hour was a cave-in, was a caving in, we were caving in. So this is bearish for me. This is bearish. Sellers are taking over right now, and they had not taken over. This is all buyer right here. The buyer are pushing the price up. Now, boom, the sellers came in. Because of that sellers that were coming in, and because we were right smack pretty much on the downward resistance, I decided, and I don't know more than you, I decided to just keep the profit that I had. I kept the profit. I'm all in cash. I sold my shares, and I'm going to wait on the wayside. I'm going to look tomorrow to see if we have a definite break of that downward resistance. If we start caving in, I will look like a genius. And if we start going higher tomorrow, I will look like a fool because I sold. There's a drawback to every decision. If you sell right now, the pros are that you are in cash and you fear nothing. But if it continues, then you need to catch up a little. So you are missing a little bit of the upside. If you stay, you have some risk because it could be opening down tomorrow. But if it continues, then you are okay. There's no perfection. Nobody knows what is going to happen. It's just a matter of risk and reward. Which do you prefer? Let's take a look at the VIX. VIX is climbing. So this was also part of my decision. VIX is 8.25% higher. So VIX climbing is not good. VIX climbing is not good. This is not a big climb. It's not a catastrophe, but 1,000 cuts, a break lower than the downward resistance. Stochastic plunged on the 1 hour chart. It clearly plunged. Stochastic went from 99, boom, down to 60.91. So that plunge here, also, I did not like too much. So all of these things added clues to my decision. Let's take a look at our stock indices. So Dow Jones moving down a little bit, and now we can maybe see a pattern. This is a downward resistance that is happening as we speak right now. So let's draw it so that we don't forget what could be happening. SPX also caving in, just like Tesla. Broke a little bit, very tiny bit, then came back down. NASDAQ, this is a little bit farther away than the resistance, but we have the same weakening a little bit. So this is across the whole market. Let's take a look at our important stocks. Apple is still doing nice. Amazon, very close to breaking this resistance, has not done so. AMD, showing a little bit signs of exhaustion right here. Tried to go higher, was squished down. So, we are seeing everything. We are seeing similar moves. Adobe, a little bit of caving in, but we still made a higher high and a higher low on this one. And if we draw a resistance right here, we are still above that horizontal resistance. So this is a good sign. ARM, look at this perfect move. ARM caving in, boom, stop right smack on resistance. Google also a long wick at the top. Microsoft, this one is doing great. Meta going sideways again. NVIDIA also a cave-in to resistance. Palantir, we are starting to go sideways. So we are very close to this upper resistance. So I sold that one too. Because I'm seeing a bit of weakening and I just want to pocket my stuff. I just want to cash it in. If we break back above 32.76, I'm going to go back in. SMCI sideways, SoFi sideways, EV stocks, BYD down 1.64, Lucid sideways, Neo Battery Material coming down, so we are down 8%. Let's hope that we bounce on this support. Neo climbing higher. Xpeng, wow, big move down. Xpeng 5.97% down. Rivian going sideways, still above 1316. Nouveau Monde Graphite holding 165. Earnings, wow, look at this. Earnings came out pretty good, huh? A 25% surprise on earnings. So, people knew. Some people knew because it just launched last Tuesday. So some people knew about this. So let's hope that this is going to continue. Nikola mining basically going sideways. Bitcoin sideways. XRP sideways. Gold continuing, broke resistance for 2 days, and now it's continuing even higher. And silver, look at this. This is going. After we saw the break at 973, this was a nice buy. Look at this. This is continuing. This is very strong. Yeah, Tesla, the jury is still out. Stay tuned. I'm doing a video every single day of the week, and we are going to watch this. I'm going to tell you exactly what I see regarding the tug of war. Who is winning the tug of war between the buyers and sellers? So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.